Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are good and doing your studies well. So in this video, we are going to recapitulate all topics which we have done in this week. Okay, so first we will discuss about the introduction of our topic, that is measurement of weight. But first of all, have a look for a small video clip.
Good morning, children. Today we shall learn how to measure weight. Okay, tell me, do you ever feel that today your lunchbox is lighter or heavier than the other days? We often compare weights of things, like you may say your bag is heavier than your friend's bag. You may say popcorn is as light as cotton. But when we want to buy vegetables, we cannot tell the vendor, I want capsicum lighter than this cauliflower, or I want a pumpkin as heavy as this cabbage. So, what do? Now, when you are buying a pumpkin, you can buy a heavy one. But we don't need all the things in the same quantity. Like when buying chili, we buy it in a small quantity. We don't buy pulses as much as rice or wheat. So, when we buy different things in different quantities, we must ensure that we buy things according to our needs. Correct? Generally, your mother knows how much vegetables, rice, wheat, etc. are needed for all in the family. Like she buys 10 kilogram of rice or wheat, but only 3 or 4 kgs of pulses or dal, and maybe only 200 grams of chili. You know, this kilogram and gram are the units of weight. Your parents have a good understanding of weights of things, and that is why they know how much is needed. So, if we have an idea of weights of things, we would know about our needs in a better way and things will not get wasted.
I hope you will like this video. Now, measurement of weight. What is the meaning of weight? So basically, weight is all about the heaviness of an object. It tells us that how heavy an object is. Okay. Now, weight can be measured in kilogram, gram, centigram and milligram. Okay. Kilogram we are using for heavy objects and grams we are using for medium type of object. And one more thing, gram is also called standard unit of measurement of weight. In case of length, meter is the standard unit of measurement of length, and in case of weight, gram is the standard unit of measurement of weight. Okay, and centigram and milligram we are using for small object. For example, if I will measure the weight of a marker, in that case we are using what? Centigram. If we will measure the weight of medicine pills, in this case we are using what? Milligram. Okay, and there are lot of weighing machine. With the help of this we can measure the weight of any quantity and any material. For example, we are having one weighing machine. This is called a weighing machine, and with the help of this weighing machine we can measure the weight of any human body or any object. As you can see, there are some reading like 10 kg, 20 kg, 20 kg, 30 kg till 100 kg. We can measure the weight of any object.
Let us learn about the standard units of weight with Rosie and Uncle Sam.
Hello, Uncle Sam.
Hey, Rosie.
Are you going to the market?
Yes. Would you like to join me?
Yes.
Come, let's buy some vegetables and I will also teach you about weight. Look at Raju, the vegetable seller. He is selling some fresh vegetables. Come, let's learn about weight with the help of these vegetables. Look at this. This is a simple balance. We use a simple balance to compare the weights of two objects. It is similar to a seesaw.
Nowadays, I see many shops using electronic balance to measure the weight.
Yes, dear, that is the latest technology. Did you know? We measure the weight of an object, our own weight, in grams or kilograms. We buy vegetables and grocery in grams or kilograms. Look, these are called standard weights. They are approved by the government.
This is so interesting.
Do you know that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams? Half a kilogram is equal to 500 grams. Quarter of a kilogram is equal to 250 grams. If you remember this, it will help you a lot when you go shopping.
Okay, Uncle. I'll keep that in mind.
So now our next topic is conversion of units of weight. Okay, now we will learn that how to convert one unit into another unit. But first of all, you must have to learn these values, that 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. 1 grams is equals to 100 centigrams, and 1 centigram is equals to 10 milligram. And if we will compare this and this, that means 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligram, because when we multiply these two numbers, then we will get 1000. That means 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligrams. Now let us discuss conversion. Now here is some units: kilogram, gram, centigram and milligram. As you know, kilogram is the big unit and milligram is the smallest unit here. Okay, if we will convert big to small, in that case we have to do multiply by 10, 100 and 1000 according to their units. Okay, and if we will convert milligram into kilogram, or you can say small unit into big unit, in that case we have to do divide by 10, 100, 1000 according to their units. Okay, now if we will convert kilogram into gram, in that case we have to do multiply by 1000. Okay, if we will convert gram into centigram, in that case we have to do what? Multiply by 100. Why? Because 1 gram is equals to 100 centigram, as we have discussed in previous, right? Now, and if we will convert centigram into milligram, in that case we have to do multiply by 10. Why? Because 1 centigram is equals to 10 milligram, and in that case 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 gram. That's why we have to do multiply by 1000. In that case we have to do multiply by 100, and in that case we have to do multiply by 10. Now if we will convert small unit into big unit, in that case we have to do what? Divide. So first case, gram and kilogram. If we will convert gram into kilogram, in that case we have to do division by 10, because 1 kg is equals to 1000 gram, or you can say 1000 gram is equals to 1 kg. That's why in this case we have to do divide by 1000. Here whenever we will convert centigram into gram, in that case we have to do divide by 100, because 100 centigram is equals to 1 gram, right? Now in last case, milligram and centigram. If we will convert milligram into centigram, or you can say small unit into big unit, in that case we have to do divide by 10, because 10 milligram is equals to 1 centigram. Now let us solve few questions. Now here is 2 questions. In first part we have to express given value in grams, and another part we have to convert this given value in kilograms. Okay, now first one. So here is 12 kg and we have to convert 12 kg into grams. So first I will write like this: 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. That means 12 kg is equals to 12 multiply 1000 is equals to 12,000 grams. Okay, now here we have to convert these grams into kilograms. So as we know, 1000 grams is equals to 1 kg. So 3594 grams is equals to 3594 divided by 1000. Okay, and you can write like this also: 3594 divided by 100. Both are correct. Okay, because but we have done decimal portion, chapter. That means we can write like this also. Okay, now we have to solve this. So how we can solve this fraction? As you know, first we will count the total number of zeros in the denominator. So there are total 3 zeros. That means we have to put decimal after 3 digits from this direction. Okay, so first we will write as it is and then count digits: 1, 2, 3, and then we will put here dot. So this 3.594 kg is the answer. And we can express this quantity in another form also. How? That we will write whole part as a big unit. As you know, this one is a whole part na. So we can write whole part as a big unit. Big unit is what? Kilogram or gram? Kilogram, so we will write here kilogram. And we will write decimal part as a small unit. So 594 grams. So this one is our answer. Both answer will be correct. Okay. Now few more questions. Now in this part we have to convert 18 gram into milligram. So as you can see, gram is a big unit and milligram is a small unit here. That means we have to convert big into small. That means we have to do multiply. Multiply by what? Multiply by 1000, because 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligram. That means 18 grams is equals to 18 multiply 1000 is equals to 18,000 milligram. Okay. Now next. Now here we have to express this quantity in gram, and we are having quantity in form of milligram, small to big. That means we have to do divide. So as we know, 1000 milligram is equals to 1 gram. That means 965 milligram is equals to what? 965 divided by 1000. So same as previous one. First we will count the total number of zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros, and after that we will write numerator as it is, and then we will put decimal point after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. 3 digits. We are not having here more digits, so we will put here 0. So our answer is 0.965 grams, or we can write this answer in another form also. What? That we will write whole part as a big unit and we will write decimal part as a small unit. So here big unit is gram, so we will write here 0 gram and 965 what? Milligram. Both answer will be correct. Okay. Now that's it for today's class, and in your homework you have to do A and B parts of question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and question number 9 in fair notebook, and after that you have to do all remaining parts in rough notebook. Those who has done this work, very good, and those who has not done this work just because of a network issue or some other reason, so you have to complete your work and after that you have to send your notebook for checking. I hope you will like this video, so kindly like and subscribe my channel for further videos and notification, and don't forget to mention your name, class, roll number, section in comment box. Thank you.